Okay, what do we got? Rhino's Bank, quick supply with sledgehammer support. Maybe you can go for a sledgehammer clear game. Hounds also got buffed. But not really that much. I mean, the hounds are pretty much as before, I would say. Harry is back. Ooh, that's not good for our mountain plan. Maybe we can make the mountain plan work against that. That would be actually quite nice. So we're gonna go for a full defense line here, pretty much. See if we can back up the firepower. He goes for a cell turn 1. Or he undid a cell turn 1, I guess. Yeah, mech rage probably necessary here, because otherwise we can't kill. Very weird setup. It's carry Fang. Nice. With the super cheap armor piercing bullets now. Cool, cool, cool. I wonder if you can go for a mech rage armor piercing rush instead of just the normal setup. Maybe. Okay, I guess the majority of the tanks turns, but not really that many. I will also assume we will be under attack from boss. We might actually get the tower to kill this guy. It's quite slow, because sledgehammers are notoriously bad at dealing damage to anything. Oh, nice, they got it. Okay, that's good, because that's a 200 health loss. Okay, Marksman, Phantom Ray, Arclight, Void Eye. All decent. Marksman is good to prevent the obligatory cheese from happening. I think picking that is probably the correct play. So we deploy the one end of them in Narnia. Actually, a little bit more down here. There you go. And then just a bunch of fangs, I guess. We'll try to drag them a little bit away from the tower here. And a triple split also sounds pretty nice here. Sure. Yeah, there we go. It's full Fang gaming. Okay. So we need a Fang response and we need a Fortress response ASAP. Now the problem is I'm not sure if the mountain can handle Fang gaming. And I'm not even sure if I want to find out, because he has this AoE damage ability. Maybe that does work against Fangs? I'm not so sure about it. Very cool. Range enhancement Fangs. Yeah, I should have stick with my original plan, because the Fang stuff is the most common. Ooh, he gets mass-produced Fortress. That's actually quite nasty. And a Rhino Assault too. Okay. So what we will do here is Grab some Mustangs. Could actually go Hound into that. I've never thought about that one. I'm not sure if Hounds actually do outscale Fangs. They might. Never mind. Let me try that one. I do like the Hound idea. Because I haven't played that matchup yet. He goes for the Rhino drop as well. And he also defensive with some crawlers here, okay? I mean, I will lose tower, but I mean, to a triple flank, you lose tower anyway. Wow, the Rhino actually was pretty low, but he's gonna get the tower first. Unfortunately. But it's not such a big deal. We get the Rhino down in the next tower debuff, I think. But our poor doggies actually do not make it, and that's quite sad. But at least the big saber-tooth here goes down. Nice. So Rhino did actually do its job. Could also go for Incendiary on the Hounds later. And here's the fortress hole, by the way. That's why he's leaving that open. Okay, elite crawler. No, this is all not what I want. And then we will add Mech Rage. Maybe split a few Fangs here. I would like to keep those. Okay, I'm gonna go for the full deploys here. Did not take Fortress, by the way. This area spec is a little bit worrisome to me, because we might actually be in trouble when he goes area spec. He goes elite, recruit some more Fangs, okay? I like it. This is gonna be some enormous doggies here, I tell you that. I thought he was going for the fortress spam, but for now, maybe he's waiting for an unlock. I should just unlock the fortress myself. Just to be disrespectful. But yeah, doggy's a pretty good unit. Especially when we get levels. Absorption module and smoke bomb. I think I do like the smoke bomb here. Or does he go for a abyss player, something like that? He might. I think for now I will attempt to get some crawlers in here. And to protect our doggies a little bit. Missile here. Rhino. Okay. He has nuke rhinos with photon counting. Interesting. He also did elite recruit that one, or both of them actually. So that's getting quite expensive for him here. The problem is for him, we do have the armor enhancement on the doggies, and it's less expensive this patch too. So I'm not sure what he's trying to achieve here. But I think it's just the explosion rhinos and that's it. That's the whole game plan. Volcano. I will not take the volcano. I will instead just use the phoenixes as a direct answer to the rhino. And other than that, we will also press the blue button, and this time we will recruit some hacker boys. This one is a little bit tankier, so I will missile that. Right. Do we nuke this turn? We do not. He also has power armor. I love it. This is the perfect setup for a final blitz rhino. Which unfortunately still loses to goddamn hackers. But, you know. It's the thought that counts, right? There we go. Now I do have a rhino. I do have 2 rhinos, in fact. Sadly, he does not run the armor upgrade. But the other rhino here got actually through my ranks because the hacker didn't do its job. To be fair, it's a non-ranged hacker, so can't expect everything. This is a very fun match, though. Let's see if the nuke actually goes off. I might actually go off on the other rhino. I love, by the way, that he has armor, countering his own fangs. Ah. Almost. So close to greatness, but not quite. Javelin. Haste module. I think I do like the javelin. Okay, all the dogs get their upgrades. Hackers also do get their upgrades. I guess we could also go for oil here. If we are extra boring. Oh yeah, here's the rhino drop. Right. This is gonna be fun. I guess I can drop my rhino back here. And other than that, we will just missile everything everywhere at once. Blind missile here in case something shows up here. Ah, he goes for the anti-slowing power. Nice. I like it. This is some spicy stuff. Oh yeah, this time I have a second hacker because I expected something like that. Wow. Ah, the javelin didn't kill the rhino? Because of photon coating, probably. Yeah. The photon coating has adds 30% resistance. Makes sense. Very nice. The rhinos actually did make it. Ah, no explosion because he didn't put the nuke on. That's a little bit sad, actually. No nukes. Come on. Come on, man. But yeah, you can see the Fangs are getting power now because of the armor-piercing bullets. Nuke and absorption module. No. I do not think so. So we'll add armor to the Hounds now. Question is, how do we kill the rhinos? Because we don't really have the damage output right now to stop them. Could add even more hackers, I guess. I think just having a crawler pack here running into him is actually good enough. Same for this side here. This needs to be missiled. That's actually fine, I believe. I guess we will add another missile here, just in case. Yeah, he did add some crawlers here. Makes sense, makes sense. But the one crawler here is really, really annoying for him. Because that stops the rhino long enough. So now we do have the super rhino. And we do get to hack the big rhino and the smaller rhino on the side as well. But the nuke is quite nasty, actually. I like it. I've always wanted to play this kind of build, but I haven't played it with Fangs yet. Not with this version, because this Fang version didn't exist back then. But it's a nice idea. The downside is you still lose to all the fire deploys, which is really sad. There was a Vulcan offered, for example, that would have outright killed him. But you know, it's always the thought that counts. So now we get some steel ballage in here. Missile those again. Yeah, I'm not convinced with the doggies for now. Okay, he's concerned here with air, I guess. Interesting. Do you need a missile here? But yeah, other than that, I think more crawlers probably the solution to most problems. I will missile this too, so we get to the front line a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, I can't. Shield Fang. Okay, fully upgraded Fangs. I guess we're not killing those anytime soon. Question is, do we kill the rhinos fast enough? Because the rhinos might actually do him in here, because they have really high armor values. He also goes for the steel bolts. Okay, interesting. I'm not really sure why he does that into a hacker board, but I guess so. So the problem is my doggies are pretty resistant to the Fangs, but they're not that resistant. They are not level 4, because he gained about a bunch of tempo with the rhinos. But it is enough.